Hello, hello, hello. Hey guys, how you doing? We are starting the show with a little poem by Mr. Anderson. What happened to Captain Carius? Could it be something nefarious? Was he struck in the head and pulled out of bed and left in a state so precarious? How's it going, Mr. Anderson? NG855, how's it going? David Rieger Jr., how's it going?
Don't stand about.
Don't stand about. Look, don't tell me about your problems. Nice. Okay. Ryan Nowicki, how you doing? Okay, so we're here. We're back on Solstheim. In Solstheim? On Solstheim? It's snowing. And I look kind of cool. I can't decide if I want to keep this helmet, but I'm kind of into it, so we're gonna keep it for now. But wait a second. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Okay, so we are going to, I was going to say deal with the skull. We're going to speak with the skull. The skull. We're not talking to a skull. Okay. And there's this building with a beam right in front of the door. Obviously the Great Hall. Yes, the Nordic mail gear has character, low durability, so many chances to improve your armor skill. That's the positive. Aw-tee, poo-poo, how's it going? Morrowind. Okay. Oh, that's what I did. Okay, so... Okay, dude with the cool facial hair, you willing to talk to me now? Look at his super snazzy hair.
Why are you among the skull?
Well, now I have a reason to be here, so you can actually talk to me now. They make him a furry. Well, quick save him. Save him before it's too late. What do you want, stranger? The skull wish you no harm, but you will mind your manners while you are within our walls. We will make no exceptions. Now, what is this I hear about an attack on the Imperial Fort? Let me tell you all about it. Those soldiers. Ha! Ah, they cut their trees and dig their holes and have little to show after a day's toil. They do not respect this land or its creatures, and for that, I find them offensive. But though I have no love for them, the Skull would never do such a thing. We prefer to let the Imperials kill themselves, slowly. But these creatures that attacked, these were not wolves of this island. Now, have you finished your business here? Wow, thank you so much for all that information. Wolves from this island. Wolves are one of the most blessed of the Allmaker's creations. They are fast and agile. They are careful and clever hunters. Well, that's nice. Still doesn't really answer my question. Okay. Well, let's see. He has this island. Attack on the... Wait. I told you all I will about the attack. The Imperial's business is their own. Okay. He made a comment about from this island. I thought it was in blue. You say you brought the bones of one of our ancestors. Stupid Imperials. They need to learn to leave things as they are. Still, it is good that you have returned this to the skull. Perhaps there is hope for you and your kind. You are welcome here for the moment, but there is much to atone for. Your journal is updated. Skull... Oh, we're literally addressing the skull of the Skull Warrior has been removed from your inventory. What do we have to atone for? The Imperials in their fort have brought nothing but harm to these lands. They cut the trees and dig the earth. They are wasteful, lazy, and careless. They have no comprehension of the oneness of the land. It is this oneness from which the Skull derive our strength, and the Imperials have defiled these lands. This is what gives the Skull power. It is the balance of our lands. The trees and the waters, wolf and bear, the Imperials have no respect for this balance, and we pay the price. How have we defiled these lands? Dropped an image of Elise drinking a warm cup of coffee in the snow of the Skull Village. Let's see. Okay, so how have we defiled these lands? Please tell a bunch of tree-hugging kind worshippers. Oh, you know those guys. They got it bad for the trees. Through their carelessness, the Imperials have upset the natural order, the oneness of the land. This is their nature. It must be balanced once again, and the All-Maker will be appeased. I wish for you to make things right, Elise. He will be the one to restore the power of the skull. Sweet! Although, I don't know what that means, so you gotta tell me what that means first. Yeah, drinking an ice cold, berserker energy right now is really not appropriate for this cold climate. Do you not see the snow? It is right that you do this, as it is your people who have caused the damage. Speak with Coursed Wind Eye in the shaman's hut. He will give you further instructions. Oh, there's more cat pictures in the Discord. Dude. Dude. That is so cool. Rhino Wiki, that is so cool. I love this. She's got reddish eyes. I love that so much. That is so insanely cool. I love that. Jeez. Just having a coffee. Okay, so Coursed Wind Eye. Can you tell me more about him? The shaman. As he just said. He said go to the shaman's hut. Couldn't put two and two together, apparently. He should spend more time with steel and less in study. Still, he could provide good advice. Okay, I'm sorry. The shaman is also like your blacksmith? Is that what I'm to understand? Okay. Kind of weird that the skull worshipped the Allmaker, very similar to the one in the Imperial City. There's a cat that hangs around my place of work, and it just yells at everyone. Oh, he's keeping everyone in line. He's doing his job very well. That's awesome. Isn't it on this side? Is it on this side? Oh, ew. Ooh, there's crates. Pretty common in polytheism to have one head honcho outside and above the intermediary pantheon. Actually, very interesting, because even with monotheism, there's often, like, not sidekicks, but as you have, like, angels and demons. Like, you always have, like, is there any, outside of, like, believing in just, like, the air, like, is there any belief system that only has, like, actually one supernatural being? Don't they always have someone to hang out with? Ice Village Hut. Isn't he just outside the village? Where's the little place? Wait a minute. Oh, it's way out there. No. Is it? No, that's Rimhall. Interesting. Which one of these is this shaman hut? Oh, Hinduism, depending on who you ask. So there's no other, like, sub dudes? Oh no, this is... Oh, there is like a shaman.
Why have you returned?
But they're like, he should just sharpen weapons. What's he even doing with his time? Reading books and stuff. Okay. Oh yeah, the whole process by El became conflated with Yahweh, and how that filtered down through religions is interesting. Greetings to you, wanderer. Why have you come to our village? Well, came because of the attack on the Imperial Fort. I can tell you no more about this. If there's information, Heartfang will have it. I'm sorry I can do no more. Gnostic Christianity is another interesting branch with the demiurge and all that. Yeah, until I think maybe Skyrim with all of its, like, every guild has, like, a secret spiritual being in the background, and there's, like, a second guild behind the first guild. That, I felt, got a bit silly, but, like, Elder Scrolls, like, religions, I feel like, reflect... Like, they feel very realistic. I did like the whole Talos argument thing. I thought that was interesting. It's interesting, because obviously if there's religions, there's going to be arguments, not just between two of them, but, like, or two primary branches, but between, like, the people themselves who are like, we all worship the same dudes except for that guy. They're like, no, we like that guy. No, we don't like that guy. And we have, like, theology to explain why. Like, I thought that was interesting. But then when there was a god for everything, I was like, okay, this is a lot. Local and tribal gods? Used to be a god was associated with a nation or city. Even today, there are divine intermediaries for guilds. Catholics call them saints. Yeah, that's true. It's just like, why does every single guild... Because there's got to be a guild that does not... I don't know. I guess they pretty universally believe in gods in general because it's such a magical place. Oh, restore the power of the skull. I liked playing Skyrim with the mod that lets you choose a deity to worship and get buffs from. Oh, that's cool. I mean, I know you get the star signs, but that's not necessarily directly linked, right? Hardfang wishes for you to do this, does he? Then I will assist you. There is a ritual that must be completed. On Solstheim, you will find the standing stones. As we were just saying. Nice. Okay. Each representing one of the 6 gifts of the Allmaker. Is this the origin of this? At each of these stones, a ritual must be completed. Once the ritual of the gifts is complete, the oneness should be restored. Interesting. Feels a bit like a pilgrimage. Like a divine pilgrimage. Like in Oblivion. Religion started out as a way to explain the world, but was co-opted to give way and reason to hate others. Subsequently to justify acts of hate on large groups. Man, I feel like everything in the world is used to make money and to pit people against each other. I mean, y'all seen like professional sports, right? That humans just want to do that so desperately, and they will find any way they can, whatever way works for them. It's like, what's my flavor of disliking another person today? This is the one that really speaks to me. No gods hiding in the Bards College. I'm sorry, I get immediately pulled in with certain subjects. Yeah, and to make money. I hope you're ready to get started. What? What kind of gifts are we talking about? Ritual gifts. Yeah, I think if there's anything good or anything bad, people will take it and be like, okay, so how can I gain power over people with this? And how can I make money off of it? I feel like it almost becomes like, let's just say there is a god or gods that are real. I feel like in like humans' natural inclination is to be like, well, we want like, we want one too, just to be like, it's like our team colors. It's like our mascot. Like everybody, it's cool. And then if it's like, oh look, people believe this stuff, and somebody tells them what to do, I want to be the guy in charge. Like, humans are funny, man. Kamanga, how's it going? Professional sports is entertainment for the masses. Yeah. And it's an amazing way for people to hate each other for no reason at all. It's funny. I think sports can be really funny. I've always been the kind of person that's like, just let me play the game. I don't want to watch other people play it. I think it's just because professional sports got so boring for me. They all look the same. Like less professional sports or college sports is more interesting because you actually see people do interesting stuff and the skill gap is bigger, but regular professional sports, I'm like, ugh. I can only root for the same thing, and then after watching a certain number of games, you're like, eventually they kind of all look the same. Sports are a weirdly good analogy for religion. Sports ask for at least as deep a visible commitment as religion, given time, emotional, fiscal, and other commitments. I think it's just a good example of how little it takes to get a person to commit to something. And that's why religion is so, like, let's just say we're living in a world where there are religions that are true. Like, it's so easy to get somebody to commit to something for the completely wrong reasons or for shallow reasons, that even if you were working in a system that there is like a religion that's correct, or there is like divine influence, people are still gonna follow it whether they know why or not, or they're gonna follow the wrong one, or like, you know what I mean? Like, people are just like that. And pulling away from sports for me was like, it made it easier to see how, like, I'm like, so why are we mad again? I forgot. The same can be about video games, I guess. Or like any series or genre of anything, music, people hate each other over music. I'm like, oh my gosh, people are funny. It's like, it's all just entertainment, where the artist is trying to make some money and maybe trying to communicate a good message or a neutral message. I don't know. Make people feel feelings. Gaming also works with religion. Ever get into some TES lore discussions? I'm telling, yeah, literally anything. Or 4K debates. 40K debates, sorry. Okay, the story of Avar Stonesinger has been added to your inventory. Does he have anything else to tell me about the skull? We are the skull. Yes. No, don't want to add to that. That's fine. Nice slippers. GG, Nully. I'm off for the holidays. Exams are out. How'd your exams go, Nully? You done? Take a break. Do atheists go to hell? No, they don't go to hell. How about people who say they're spiritual, but not religious? Oh, yeah. Straight to hell. Spiritual, but not religious. I think usually when people say that, they mean they're not blindly religious. I think that's like the caveat. There's two ways people can go with that. There's people who say they're spiritual but not religious, which means I don't want anybody to impose rules on me, but I want to like feel cool, sparkly feelings. And then there's the people on the other end who are like, when they say that, what they mean is I'm not pointlessly religious. Like I believe things for a reason, but I'm not like just doing ritualistic things for the sake of it. So yeah, there's that phrase can mean very different things to very different people. What is it you ask of this skull? We all the skull. Okay, you know what? Nobody's really expounding on this for me. Wind Eye has given me a scroll that shows the location of each of the standing stones, as well as a book that gives the history of the skull's beliefs. I should investigate these stones if I am to restore the power of the skull. You say French? I think toast. Okay, wait. It could be a weird path to weave, NG. I try to act as if there's something... Oh, imagine if someone walked up to you and just said French. Okay. It could be a weird path to weave. I try to act as if there's something behind the old traditions, but also don't believe the metaphysics because expecting a reward negates a good choice. Yeah, it depends, because like if you have a kid that's studying for the sake of a good grade, you'd be like, well, that's exactly the point of the grade, is to inspire you. But you can have somebody that hates school that's like, I just want that letter grade and then I don't care about all this, crap. I'm out of here. You can have that attitude, or you can have the attitude of like, man, I really value this system and I want to do well in it and I care about it deeply. Like, what are your motivations for getting that grade? Because there is a grade. Like, that doesn't mean you're a bad student for wanting a good grade. It just means, like, if you want the grade and you want to chuck everything as soon as you're out, like, sweet, I got the A. Now I hate everyone, bye. Like, you know what I mean? Unless they kill a scrib. Okay, games are religion. You're a moderate, not a zealot, Ryan. Assume others will be more into it than you. I don't know if games... Oh, I thought you were referring to the scrib. You're like, that's just a moderate position. Everybody should be mad about killing a scrib. That's where I thought that was going. Okay, would you... I don't know if games are as visceral. Someone could tell me they don't like Morrowind. While I will proselytize them, I wouldn't likely... I love this. I wouldn't be likely to go violent because of it. I can't say it's impossible. Yeah, games are not as... because it's meant for individual enjoyment. But if you have things that are meant for, like even multiplayer games, like you get into the multiplayer realm and people suddenly are like, "Are you kidding? You play PUBG instead of Fortnite? Like, what is wrong with you? You're so whatever." But if it's meant for like just you to enjoy, most people are like, "Ah, that's what I'm into. That's not what I'm into." Settler's Journey, Sithis. Ooh, alteration. Okay, well that's more religious text. Locations of the stone, custom fur armor price list. I didn't even look at the prices. You call yourself a hunter, now prove it. Hiding in the wilds of Solstheim are the elusive white snow bears and snow wolves, which we haven't seen any snow wolves yet. It is said their fur can protect against the most frigid cold. Kill these beasts, claim their pelts, and you could be the proud owner of... Very quickly turned into an ad. Custom fur armor by Brynjolfur. Imagine beautiful, light white fur armor, made from the pelts of Solstheim's mysterious snow wolves and snow bears. Never before have I forged such armor because nobody has been skilled enough to bring down enough beasts. Could you be the first? Wow, this really reads like an ad. Kill the beast, bring me their pelts and enough gold, and I'll craft the best light armor found on Solstheim, or anywhere else. Oh! My dear, I did not know that it would require so many pelts or so much gold. See, now this is a challenge. If somebody told me they didn't like Super Mario World, I wouldn't likely get Violet. But it's never like a 0% chance. Like, let's be honest. I mean, it's, you know, there's always that possibility. You gotta be careful who you say that to. Just for Greaves, you need 4 snow bear pelts? Those things are massive. I feel like I'd need 2 to create a full set of armor. Boots and a helm? Wow. I feel like I just want the helm to start. Snow wolf cuirass. I haven't even seen one of these wolves. Overwatch players, when talking about TF2 players. One thing I like about Tamriel Rebuilt is that you can learn some spells by reading books. It's such a good, interesting way to make the books more interesting. Yes. Did Skyrim do that with, like you can buy, when you buy a spell, it's a book? Which I think makes a lot of sense. I mean, an entire book for one spell feels excessive, but... Can you imagine if you're like, wait, pause, Miss Spriggan. I need to cast a spell. Give me a minute. I'm on chapter 2. Old wet note, location of stones. Okay. Windstone, beaststone, waterstone, treestone, earthstone, sunstone. So we've got earth, water, wind, fire, tree, beast, and earth, and wind. I like that there's just tree and beast stuck in there with wind, water, earth, and sun. Nice. Sunstone looks like it might be the easiest to find. Oh, no, wait, we're north right now. I just realized we're way north. I was thinking like, oh, we can start over here. Maybe I lack the necessary will to invest myself into a story or game that much. If someone doesn't like something, I see it as their loss, or maybe not even that. Could just be perspective. I've played really well-regarded games that I did not like. It just, the mechanics didn't jive with me. That's usually the first thing that breaks me. If I can get past that, maybe it's the story or the game, or like I've just not been conditioned to like that type of game. So like if somebody doesn't like a game, I'm like, hey, if it's not your thing, it's not your thing. Like if you don't like Elder Scrolls, you're probably not gonna like, you know, this, that, and the other thing. Like that's not the type of game you like. I don't really care. Like yesterday's stream, you guys were talking about the Fallout TV show. I don't think less of you for liking it. Yeah, like people liking different things. It's like, that's also a little different than like your values. I think in lieu of people having solid, well fleshed out moral values, they're like, if they don't have that, they're like, what do I have? I play video games and watch movies. Let's argue about that. And it's like, you know, there's important things in this world. The odds that you accidentally step on a scrib and he turns around to perma-stun you while eating you is low, but never 0. Especially if you say you don't like Morrowind. He's gonna have a thing or two to say. That's his homeland. Thing about books in ES, the stories are actually pretty good. Yeah, actually a lot, from what I've actually sat down and read, I actually enjoy a lot of the books. They're not like, you know, complete scribble. It's like they're actually writing books. Can't remember the name, but one about the cannibal. What else is great? Can't remember if, hey, you know, I've read these books where I've gotten a good laugh or been surprised, and I'm like, oh wow, this is good reading. Can't remember the name, but okay, Can't remember if spell tomes can be found in chests in vanilla Skyrim. Oh, I don't know. I think I only own the... like the full version. Dance in the Fire. Corpse Preparation Volume 1. I think I've read that one. A Dance in Fire is a fire book series. Azura and the Box is another great story. An Argonian account. Yeah, the Bosmer Cannibal is super interesting. They also can't cut down their own trees because of the green impact. Right at the break between... okay. Right at the break. Right here is the first one. We don't have quest markers, so we don't have temporary markers either. The Real Baron Zaya is really good. Oh, I think it's so long, but one day I want to collect them all and then read them. We can read them together. It could be the start of our book club. But it just, you gotta collect the volumes. Either that or look them up. Like, I can't imagine actually being able to... hey, there's people. I have no dealings with the likes of you be gone. That's a bit harsh, but okay. I swear. I heard the shriek of that little piggy and I thought there was a cliff racer and I was just gonna be so done. Now this is pod racing. Whoa! You have an ancestral ghost too? We should get together and have them meet. A Freishag. Okay. And the Paula series has a killer twist. There are important things, but people who make important decisions always forget to call me, so I rarely worry about them. Yeah, the Real Baron Zaya. I gotta actually sit down and read, like, all of them. Still hoping you get the chance to read Paula. Oh, that's the book! I've mentioned it a few times, but it's really the best story I've read in all of Elder Scrolls. Even came back a couple times to reread it. Oh, is that one book or is it a book series? I'm assuming it's one book, right? The 36 Lessons of Vivek. Hey kids, you want to access Chim, don't you? Paul Christ, welcome. What game is this? This is Morrowind, Elder Scrolls 3. But this is a DLC of the game. Hope you're doing well. So yeah, we're in like a side... we're in like a side place. So this is Solstheim, the DLC. Like all this here. But the main game is way over here. With this massive map. So it's definitely a lot. The DLC is much smaller. One day I'll sit down. It disappeared. Where'd it go? It disappeared. Let's see. I would have played more Elder Scrolls games. Really solid. I would have to play more Elder Scrolls games to have a really solid opinion. That makes sense. One day I'll sit down and read all the books in Oblivion. One day. I also like the series about Pelennor Whitestrike. Anyone who makes mincemeat elf pies can't be all that bad. Oh, it's 2 books. Okay. There are multiple books. I like the Black Arrow. It's about a snooty noblewoman who makes a great archer mad and then is paranoid for a while and gets shot. You'll see them. They say Paula Volume 1, so you'll know there will be at least 2. Lesson of Vivek is the one where he what? Kills his demon child, the one with the city face. Song of Pelennor, that's what it's called. Had a brain fart. I recommend Biff Beefcake's Book of Skyrim Read Aloud series to listen to all the Skyrim books. Somebody's already done this before me. I sat on that idea for way too long. I'll do it eventually. But I want to include, like, a lot of games. Those things are so freaky looking, man. Part 1. Kai Miso! Welcome back. Well, welcome back. How you doing? Good luck, have fun, thank you. We just need to find these invisible standing stones. It's... Ow. Oh, I'm in the completely wrong place. That explains a lot. Hey, if you had... What? If you had kids with Molag Bal, doing what Vivek did might be a prudent choice? Whoa, I clearly need to read these books. There's a lot going on here. Is it that thingy with the symbol on it? Ooh, pretty windstone. Your journal has been updated. Travel south and east of the Lake of Ice to Glenshul's tomb and free the winds from the greedy man's bag. There's just wind in a bag? No, say it again, say it again! Oh, yay, they actually put it in the journal. Travel south and east of the Lake of Ice to Glenshul's tomb. Oh my gosh. How much will it take to have you read The Lusty Arconian Maid on stream? That is hilarious. I'd read it for Mr. Nerdy. That's probably about it. Although it might freak him out a little bit. Well, you're in the right game to find the 36 lessons of Vivek. There was one sitting on the table at the, I have way too much belladonna. I keep collecting it. I need to stop. Okay, wait. South and east. Oh no, of the lake. Lake Fielding. Right here. That definitely need to be monetized. I think YouTube would be like, ooh, no. They've been picky. Certainly not good, sir. Oh, good sir. We'll clutch our pearls. Okay, let's see. Wait. Okay. South, then east. Simple, right? Don't see anything there. Maybe east means follow this little divot here. I still have no magic, and I literally... Oh, come on, let's just do this. Have you not seen my health regen? Are you gonna continue this fight? My Vivek's tears heal me. Can't believe Bethesda put a gentleman's novel in their games. I love how gentleman has now been associated with stuff like that. Definitely degradation of language. Although with some of the content they put in, I'm not surprised there's at least one. My spear's better. I know I could be way off on the wrong track here. No snow wolves. Still regular boring wolves. Hi, regular boring wolf. So, Luke Strum Barrow. That may or may not be the lake. Whoa. They put something in New Vegas. That doesn't... I mean, think about... Yeah. I figured with even just the location of New Vegas, you're gonna end up with some funky stuff. Just Vegas in general. Okay. One at a time, one at a time. Get in line. What better way to subtly disparage than to introduce ideas like gentlemen's novels or gentlemen's clubs to give a negative association to that word? Yeah. They're trying to dress it up and, like, sugarcoat it, and then it, like, now it just... Yeah. Definitely changes how you view that word. Heavy armor skill increased to 71. Gotta use soft language for Nerdy's innocence. Innocent mind and monetization. Oh, wait a second, what's this? Yay, we accidentally found it because I had to destroy a Reichling. Thank you, Reich. I did not think I'd be appreciating the Reichlings about now. Ooh, Draugr. Hey there. Oh, you're freaky looking. Got it. I won't call up. Oh, the world has degraded. Although it degraded very fast. These things have been around for a while. Ah, humans are such simple beings. Ah! What? Grave tar? Oh, wow, there's a lot of you guys. Hey! Oh, yeah, so I'm sorry. The stories are just so wild. Yeah, that's hilarious. Although, if we're trying to be realistic, there's some wild stuff in religious texts at times. Lunch weapon has increased. Yay! He kicked me? Have your degraded corpses the strength to kick me? Wow, man, this heal situation is quite helpful. Not sure it's degraded in that sense. You should read the accounts of what went on in the court of the kings of France right out in the open in front of everyone. Oh, I just mean, yeah, it definitely degraded long before that. People just... Yeah, people just have had different ways of expressing it. It's crazy. Draugr? Skyrim? 0.5? Thought it said 5.0. Okay. Oh, another... Whoa, that guy can run fast. These aren't your Skyrim Draugr. No, they're not. And they got doggies. Wait, were there dogs in the other one? I don't remember. Seems about right, but... Ooh. Lock level 50. They had some good loot in the other cave. I love how the Draugr kind of wake up. In Skyrim, that was kind of... Oh! A greedy man's bag. That's kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie. That's awesome. Wow, going through endless tunnels, killing Draugr. Glad the sequels never came back to that. I like the way Skyrim executed some of them, but then you do it like a dozen of them and you're like, okay, I get it. They do have stall room though, which is cool. No, had there been skeletal dogs, there would have been a mod that one as a pet. Isn't there a dog though? They had hounds. I'm thinking of the vampires, I think. The vampire hounds. Like, I know there was something. Oh, that's right. I have no magic. Come on. Come on. A grand soul gem and a hammer. Two things I need more than anything else in the world. Juice Daw Feathering. Whoa. But for 10 seconds, man? Amulet of Health. Restore health. 10 points on sale. For 44 gold. And there's this one, lock level 30. What's more humiliating than being like, yeah, my friend over there, his chest, by his resting place is lock level 50, but mine's only 30. You know, I feel like finding one cool arrow just screams there's gotta be a duping glitch. Five. Why is that charge? Just keep picking up the same arrow. Oh yeah, the vampire hounds looked good. Those are cool. Ooh, are you a special guy in the middle of the room? With no loot? We did it. You have your wind back. The wind back in your sails. You could make one spell that would let you take pets, command animal, AoE, soul trap, just cast at your feet near a creature you want to follow you. It's fun if you don't abuse it. The Reichling Raiders. We will take over these lands eventually. Oh, it's permanent? Wait, what? Oh, that would be annoying. Pick and choose. The unicorn was funny because, like, if you just, in Oblivion, if you just unsheath your weapon or accidentally fast travel, you got a weapon out, it immediately attacks you. That wouldn't be fun if you had it permanently following you around and then you're like, it's just attacking you everywhere you go. Well, yeah, we told you about that glide. Yeah, it sounds familiar. Add Soul Trap to any spell and it becomes permanent. Oh, that's right. It's any spell at all. When you add Soul Trap, cast it at your feet. Because then it... Oh, interesting. The spell becomes permanent. So you can permanently take something as a follower. Oh, that'd be so cool. With like 1 or 2. Be really annoying if you accidentally collected a bunch of like random little dudes. And that's in this game, right? Not in Oblivion. No. There's... Now this is fighting. You know, I've heard a lot about you guys. They don't like you. I am. That's why you're backing away. No, those are pretty. Those are very pretty. Okay. So what you're saying is I can do a soul trap AoE, have permanent increased speed, and be able to wear the Nordic male boots. That's what I heard. We need to do that. And the fact that you can delete spells is incredible. Because then you can just do one to use it, and then you can delete it. Or you can make... I like the idea that you can make weaker spells to use, or training spells. Then you could just delete them and not have them muck up your... like... not another one. Have them, like, fill up your whole menu screen, which takes forever to scroll through. I like that. I want to switch a lot of my stuff to Nordic Mail. What does the Nordic shield look like? Because I'm not letting go of the shield, but man, oh no. I always prefix my training spells with Z so it never gets in the way of functional spells. Oh, wow, that is a good idea. You create statue... Wait. It's how some of us zip around running and jumping everywhere at mad speeds. Then you can compound their disadvantage with a damage speed over time spell, which is permanent for them. Oh, nobody could ever catch you again. Ooh. Oh, the power. That's cool. Our wind is back. Okay, the wind in your sails has returned. Fun to do with cliff racers. Oh! I'm in love. I want to do it. This is a great idea. No way. We finally found... Where are you? Okay, not a good start. Ooh, you're a big guy. You know how sad it is to knock one of these guys down and then have to keep hitting him? I feel so bad. I am gonna end up with a full inventory. Okay, it happened a little sooner than I expected. Yeah, I know, I'm over encumbered. You are one step closer to summoning Captain Nern. What? Mark. Divine. Now you have to pick it. The problem is we... Oh no, not again. Not again what? pretty sure we dumped some stuff over here and it disappeared. So... Technically, those are better. It's annoying, but it's true. Sort of paralysis. Whoa. Stay. You really want to start this right now, little guy? For good measure. 1 gold. Oh, snow. Wow, there's a whole part of this map I did not discover yet. Whoa. It's snow. Castle Karstag. Whoa. It's so pretty. This is where you realize the... Looks like... Are the clouds stagnant? Gotta appreciate some of the... It's kind of hard to tell, actually. It almost feels as though they're slowly moving north, but I don't think they are. Drop in, say hello. I'm sure they expect visitors. Feel like we should save that for whenever that questline or quit something is supposed to be. I don't know what's in there, just to be clear. Don't tell me. I'm sure it'll be an interesting thing to discover. Is it actually on my map now? Yeah. Okay, we're good. So, it's on the map. We're gonna take our brief break on time because I'm trying to match the ad spot for Twitch. Sorry, Twitch. I know it's a lot. But only what you take with you. Knocks on door. Do you have time to speak about the Nerdevering? What? I love these. We had the Narracopter. We've had all sorts of things. the Nerdevering. Sorry, I call it narcissistic, but I'm writing that down. That's hilarious. Oh, you're not a believer. You know what? That's totally fine. Can I discuss your car's extended warranty, though? Goodness. That's fantastic. Okay. Dagoth Nerd. Oh. I like that one, too. Dagoth Nerd. That's like when everybody's like coming up with their Sith names, their Darth names. That's fantastic. Okay. We will be back after a very short break. Stretch. Get some more caffeine. If it's a good idea. Don't get it if it's not a good idea. Don't hurt yourself. But also, like, go for it. Have fun. Okay, guys. Let's see. Alrighty, we're back. We got Pugalo. How's it going? Never played Morrowind's Bloodmoon, but now I see from where Valheim's developers got the vibe for the mountains. I haven't played it. Old farm names are really something to come back to. Kind of regret deleting my old accounts from my teen years. Would probably be funny to remember the stuff I was into back then. Yeah, I had names that I didn't fully understand the meaning of. I just thought it sounded cool. It's pretty funny. After these messages, we'll be right back. And we will be recording, thank goodness. Okay, so we have, after this short break, have you been feeling tired, alone, depressed lately? Searching for meaning in a world gone mad? Try Nerdeverine. A once daily. Side effects include... Okay, let's see. One of my earliest game characters was Slacken. He was a wizard in one of the Baldur's Gate games. Kind of stuck with me for a long time. I've seen some cool origins, like name origins that people have used. Oh, I feel like one common one was like taking a name, spelling it backwards. That's pretty funny. And when you didn't catch it, it was even funnier. I recall my first KOTOR character's name, Blaze Bonglighter. Stupid and edgy names in internet forums were the thing. It fit right in. Yeah, man, it was the Wild West. It was a different world. Man, I still feel like my inventory is pretty full. At some point, we're gonna have to go to Bal Isra and drop some stuff off. Like, you take a name like Slacken, and then you meet some character in RuneScape named Neckles, you would never know. You would just never know. Or you might, if you knew the reference. If you didn't know the reference, you would just go about your merry way having no idea. The Waterstone. We could have gone to the Beast Stone and Tree Stone next, but we didn't. I guess we can go south this way and just go to the places we haven't discovered yet. Filling out the map, filling out the Mosring Mountains. Ooh, it's cold here. Ooh, what is this? Mortrag Glacier. Can you make ice armor out of it? Does it have Stalrim in it? It looks cool. Like, look at that. Did you guys have a phase in your early teens where you practice your signature over and over again to get it look how you wanted before it eventually stuck with you? Oh man, I had phases. I had various versions. I had the 1.0, the 2.0. You want to know what it's going to look like? What does it say about me? What does it communicate to those who see it? Whoa. Okay, we found locations. Here's a cave. A lot of Reiklings. No. Come on, you didn't practice writing NG855 over and over again, and then you got to see how the letters and numbers like go together. Like, should I connect them? Should I combine some of them?
Sea, friend. Never will you meet a maiden so beautiful or unforgiving.
True, okay. My teen phase was total apathy to what anyone thought of me. That could be a good thing. Teen years are rough, dude. Inferior plains. I want to go through more ice to get more ice wolves, but we don't need to worry about that right now. Gellir the Mumbling's dwelling. The Mumblings. Do you have anything interesting to tell us, sir? I'm sorry, but I'm not in the mood for visitors right now. Just look at this mess, Archer. Do you see what that foul Draugr has done? Like one of them? He has ruined my dwelling and stolen away my only friend. Oh, great. Kind of afraid to ask who your only friend is. Is it a rock? Tell me, is it a rock? Is it a skull? Of like a Reichling skull or something? My entire family... Okay, this is sad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It is sad. My entire family was lost at sea a few months ago, and now I'm all alone. My only companion is Oddfrid Whitelip. She talks to me. She tells me things. She tells me the future. I rescued her from Kolbjorn Barrow many months ago, but she's been kidnapped by a Draugr who lives in Kjolborn. Archer, will you go to the Barrow and rescue Oddfrid Whitelip? If you do, then Oddfrid will help me reveal your future. Is it a crystal? Is a crystal your only friend? Is a hunk of mineral your only friend, sir? Please tell me. Your journal has been updated. Sorry, but no. I'll rescue Oddfrid for you, Gillir. Excellent, of course. I knew you were going to help me. I am a seer, after all. Wait a minute. You are too? It's a tool. It's a tool to help you do your seer thing, right? Now, Kjolborn Barrow lies to the southeast of here. Sweet, going that way anyway. Near the coast, I need you to enter the barrow, find Oddfrid, and return her to me. Do be careful, Archer. The Draugrs are fast, vicious, and entirely without remorse. They are kind of zombie-like, so yeah. Go now. I will eagerly await your return.
My Oddfrid, my sweet dear Oddfrid.
I don't know, the way this is set up is that he's, like, alone and maybe a little insane. Like, he's got, it's gotta be a stick. Is it a stick? And he's like, it helps me see the future, I tell you. I tell you! Okay. Come on, babe. Come on, let's get rid of your first life. My sweet dear. Coping? I'm telling you. It just is set up in that kind of way. Maybe it's a friggin' plot twist. His companion is a Draugr. Oh man, who would be surprised? I stole a Draugr, but then they stole her back. Your hammer is really on its way out? You think so? How you doing, Icarus Compt? Excuse me. Mr. Bear. Actually, let's see. Oh, you were not joking. Oh, wow. You were not joking. You can get repairs at the Fortsmith? You mean, like, pay for them? Oh. Raven Rock. Wait, where did he need me to go? Kolbjorn Barrow is southeast of Gelier's dwelling. Oh, it's... Where's his dwelling? These places are so... They're like so tiny. I'm sorry, Breton, but I'm here on official business and I don't have time to chat. Any official inquiries which should be directed to Carius Magius at Fort Frostmoth. Come on, you played Dragonborn before, you should know where it is. Right? I actually never played much in Solstheim in Skyrim. I have no idea. Actually, are we near one of the sites? Nature got a beef with Nerdy. It's like they all don't like me. Waterstone. Was way up the... I passed it. Wow, it's all green here. This is weird. There's so many of them. This item doesn't have enough charge. What did you do to upset Kind, Nerdy? Oh, I'm just, you know, I'm just... Eddard Barrow. Ugh. There's just nobody understands me, so they don't like me. I don't like the sound it makes when it doesn't have charge. Okay. Keep that in the inventory. Bashing bears, wolves, and spriggans. That'll do the trick. They started it. One of us will die here, and it won't be me. Oh, she can heal. Isn't that so fun? Oh, he's going down. I really want to destroy the Breton first. Oh, their healing capabilities. Why? Let's destroy the Breton. The Breton's annoying. I love their voices. No one can challenge me. I'm an alpha. And he went down first. Yes. Please tell me you don't have Barros's voice, because that's just gonna make me sad. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I'm sorry, did you run out of magicka? Guys, couldn't keep healing yourselves. Huntsman's axe. Looks pretty cool. Nordic male wolf. Right pauldron. Can't even see it. Common pants. Wolf greaves. Oh, that's cool. But I'm gonna have white ones, and mine are gonna be so much cooler than yours. Bear gauntlet. That's what a bear gauntlet looks like? Well, mine's gonna be white. I'm gonna be cool. Oh, come on, I'm barefoot in the snow. What's that? Bear shield. That's cute. I have one. Yay. That's the fortified strength. We need to make sure that's good. Imperial Steel Greaves are dead. Wow, everything was just damaged. That was not good. Visine. Uh, 158, wow. There was a recent study reported in Ars Technica showing if you don't swear that often, it has a physiological effect when you do to increase strength and decrease perception of pain. Pretty neat. Interesting. I know there was a study done, I don't know, intimately know the study, but like, I know there was a study done on either cursing or yelling for like when you're working out for like the adrenaline rush, like audibly expressing the adrenaline rush can push you like way farther. That's the joke. Are you saying I don't swear? I mean, like, OMG. Okay, you know what I would say when I was frustrated? I told you guys this a long time ago, so some of you may not have heard this. How did I end up over here? I get it, this map is smaller than I'm used to, but man, how did I end up over here? Wow. Ah. I used to say kind of as a joke, but then I realized nobody would get the joke because they don't know what the reference is. But I'd be like, fudge Muppet. I used to watch a lot of their content. I was obsessed. Oh, I found the tree! Accidentally. Your journal has been updated. The first trees are gone. Travel east and find the one who has stolen the seeds. Beware, he who has the seeds controls the trees. Plant the first anew. Can you pick where you put it? Travel east. Go right up against it. And then exactly east. If we follow the instructions, everything should be fine, right? That's how it works. You follow the exact instructions, and everything will be fine. Where's the one with the seeds? Love the scene in The Mummy when the librarian isn't sure if he's being honest and asks, "Do you swear?" And he replies, "Every damn day." Every gosh darn day. Totally, I swear. My go-to was the phrase I involuntarily utter in pain that I heard from Austin Powers. I love long phrases that people say when something happens, but they have to pause long enough to say the whole phrase. That's funny. Could it be here? Oh, I thought it was seeds. It's just moon sugar. Lame. Never thought I'd say that, but lame. Uncle Sweetshare's workshop. Why am I focusing on the moon sugar? That's not what I meant to do, I swear. I'm like... The Song of Uncle Sweetshare. I feel like this is a song I don't want to hear. Look behind the house for a secret stash. Ooh. The Song of Uncle Sweetshare. Oh boy, please don't be weird. Don't get weird. Hee hee ha ho, to the workshop he will go. My uncle's candy is so sweet, it's such a yummy winter's treat. When the sugar is warmed by the pale hearth light, the happiness spreads throughout the night. We're talking about caramel, right? Not the scones, you know what I'm saying? Hee hee ho ho, to the workshop he will go. Oh no. Is this a recipe? Can I make this with the moon sugar? Uncle Sweetshare is coming near to spread his candy and his cheer. It's better than trinkets, games, or toys to say. So say all the little girls and boys. Are we giving drugs to kids? I'm not sure about this Uncle Sweetshare. Candy, candy, he makes so much. Uncle Sweetshare has a magic touch. So it's back to the workshop in the snow with lovely lanterns all aglow. Hee hee ha ho, hee hee hee, ha ha ho ho. I'm sorry, for a second there I was gonna go hee hee. Well, I mean, didn't somebody say that they're
He makes so much. Uncle Sweetshare has a magic touch. So back to the workshop in the snow with lovely lanterns all aglow. Hee hee ha ho, hee hee hee, ha ha ho.
Sir, you realize you're not consensually drugging people. Hee hee ha ha, can it be a visitor in my workshop? How can I help you, sweet Elise? I have candy treats to spare. If you come in search of happiness. Oh, so you're here to ask me about the moon sugar investigation. I see. Hee 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 hee. Oh no! Oh no! Baking some brownies in here, sir. I think he's cooking up some candies. We add some peppermint extract, make it a little, give it a little holiday cheer. My candy treats are tasty. They are, and filled with special sugar and love. They bring happiness. Happiness to everyone on Solstheim. That's what I do, you see. I give out my special sugary treats and spread happiness throughout the land. It's difficult work, but also very rewarding. Manashi certainly thought so. Ah, Manashi, the dear lad. Santa has a smack habit. How'd you think he got around the whole world in one night? Dang, I miss Nord Santa. Oh no! Oh no, when you said there was gonna be a Santa, I did not think this is what we were finding. And when the whole moon sugar thing happened, oh no! Oh dear sir, no. Spreading illicit drugs to minors. Spreading the holiday cheer, guys. With everyone. Here's the cotton candy. Wanna have some? I don't know, man. Oh no, this is only mildly concerning, right? It's fine. It's fine. I'm sure it's not what it appears to be. Special sugar. He probably just means like brown sugar or like the really organic stuff, right? Right? I mean, he's got energy, I tell you. Going to all these little outposts and not being seen by everyone, the guy's gonna have a good amount of energy. Wow. This is not what I was expecting. Sir. It's the Imperial Fort on the southern shore. Pretty hard to miss. Okay. Here's something to ruin someone's childhood with. Oh no. I don't want to look. I don't want to look. I saw Mary Poppins. I'm not looking. I'm closing my eyes right now. Okay. We need to confront this. What is it? Mary Poppins gave kids medicine in the mid-90s, and the kids saw colorful animals and many other things. You might think she also gaslit them. I watched it. Mr. Nerdy and I were watching. I was like, oh, nostalgia. Let's watch Mary Poppins. Yeah, she like gaslights them through the whole thing, the whole movie. They're like, wow, we went on this amazing adventure. She's like, ridiculous. Go to bed. Like, she's like, you think I was flying around through the sky? That is insanity. What is wrong with you children? Like, what is this? This chick is crazy. I wonder what Krampus is like in Elder Scrolls. Oh, man. Sir, candy treats. I want to know about these candy treats. My candy treats are tasty. They are. And filled with special sugar. Okay, so isn't that what you said? Well, what happened to Minashi? Minashi was my assistant. He helped me make my candy. He so loved his sugar, Minashi did. Loved it a little too much, I'm afraid. He died, you see. His, sweet tooth got the better of him. I buried him just outside. We had a lovely little ceremony. The Horkers came and sang for him. They did. He. Ha 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 ha. Oh. Okay. That Severia Gratius is so grumpy. Maybe I should visit her next. Oh. Great. This guy's crazy. Because that's what I do, Elise. I visit the sad and miserable and spread all the happiness I can. It is the way of Uncle Sweetshare, you see. Now that Jeline, there's a sad, sad boy. His true love has disappeared, don't you know? Very sad, very sad. That's why I sang to him, Elise. He needed something extra, something special. Sugar and a song. It cures all. That's right. He said a guy gave him, like, he got all, like, euphoria. He got the euphoria and then someone was singing. Santa is off his meds. Or on too many. Yeah, we need to calm you down, sir. Okay. First Uncle Curio, now Uncle Sweetshare. There's too many uncles. Isn't he the leader of the skull? Okay, you have nothing to tell me about that. That's me, you see, Uncle Sweetshare. Just like in the children's rhyme. When I found that old song, the lyrics moved... Oh. He ain't the original, huh? When I found that old song, the lyrics moved me like nothing else in my life. I knew at that moment who I truly was and what I was meant to do. So I had this workshop built. I make treats here, you see, delicious treats with the special sugar. Moon sugar. Hee hee ha ha. Then I spread my cheer throughout the land, but it's all a secret. Shh. Promise you'll stop poisoning people and I'll spare your life. Just give me your white helm and I'll bring it back to Severia Gratius as proof of your death. Yeah, I think he's too off his rocker. We should just... Maybe that'll, you know, sober him up a bit. Wow. Give you my helm. Stop sharing my sugar. He, he, ho. Distressing, most distressing, but you will let me live? I do so love to live, Elise. All right, then, we have a deal. Here's my white helm, and you have my promise I will not spread any more cheer. Delulu, I will keep my candy all to myself. That won't be so bad, will it? Hee 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 hee. Ha 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 ha. I don't know if we could trust this guy. The way he reacted to Menashe's death, you're like, oh, boy. Do you have a little secret? They say there's pirate treasure buried somewhere on the island. Been here for 100 years and no one's ever found it. They see Spriggans. Okay. Seriously, good loot behind the house. Don't forget it. Yeah, we gotta go behind. Yeah, you buried him. Good job, buddy. Oh, there are oh, dude! There's red and green lanterns! Ah! Can't keep them forever? Is there light? Oh, it's smoke. I thought there was light coming out of there. I don't see anything but the coolest lights I've ever seen in my life that you can't pick up. If you could pick up those lanterns and I could put them in my house. Luke Strumbarrow, unless if that's what you're talking about. Why weren't you at elf practice? It's hidden in a stump or tree. Oh. Something as I recall. Let's see, Mr. Is it in here? Suspicious pile of rocks, I would say. Every time I see a tree stump, I think something's hidden in it. But that's also because that's how they did the dead drops in Oblivion. I convinced my nephew that Santa gets sick of milk and cookies and to leave behind a plate of nachos and beer. Oh, dear. So why didn't Santa bring anyone else there, my friend, his gifts? Ah, he was driving under the influence. Maybe it was another place. My bad. I like the lamps, though. Look at that. That's so cool. It's funny, because the other ones are just, like, green looking. But this one's green and red. That's awesome. They send Santa a letter every year to RSVP what he wants that year. There's a rumor going around that the parents are giving the gifts. What? How could parents do that all in one night? What about the milk and cookies? I guess parents eat those too? The elf on the shelf relays the message. Nice. Where's the elf on the shelf? Oh, he's, I didn't lose him. He's delivering the message. Okay, so we had the tree seeds, and I thought that guy had the seeds, but apparently it was just moon sugar. Oh boy. I convinced Uncle Sweetshare to give me his white helm, which I shall turn in to Severia Gratius at Fort Frostmoth as proof of his execution. The madman promised me he'd stop slipping moon sugar into people's food and drink. I can only hope he has wits enough to keep his word. That's my concern. A unique brand of happiness. First trees are gone. Travel east and find the one who has stolen the seeds. Find the one, which makes me think there's just some, like, dude we're gonna come across. Does Uncle Sweetshare have the seeds? I remember catching my mom when I was young wrapping presents Christmas Eve, and she made something up about Santa being behind schedule. That's when my illusion of Santa was broken. I just played along. We might have done Santa when we were, like, little, but my parents were more like, I don't know, they weren't as into it. Like, I remember thinking it was pretty magical, and but the problem is I could stay up all night. Yeah, I think personally as a kid, I liked that my parents were the ones giving me the gifts. I don't know. They're spending the money and time and effort. It was nice to give them the credit. And also, it's like a chance to show your family you love them. So I kind of, personally, I like I liked that we just knew. Let's see, yeah, I found a book wedged in, but oh, really? Ah, hey there. Hey. I'm not taking your stuff. I found a book wedged in behind one of my parents' dressers, and it was my stocking from Santa that Christmas. That's how I learned. So traumatizing. If Christmas is magical, then that magic is based in the school of illusion. Yes. A little bit of stealth. A little bit of speechcraft. I swear I think Skeleton Key was easier to cast. What was the book, you ask? Big Red, a dog story. Aw. See? How is a 100 lock spell easier to cast than an 85? Please, please tell me that. Ring of Ice Bolts. I want the stall. Why is it so windy in here? Are you someone important? Okay, maybe not every time. Oh! A hammer! Yay! We are really just depending on luck here to repair our stuff. Oh dear. Agility, we need the strength one to not die. We need this to not die. I have not found any seeds. No dead drops? None. Are you joking? It's so rude. I almost thought you were gonna say it was like a book, like a journal, that had a list of all the gifts that they had gotten, or whatever. Like their shopping list, and you're like, oh, it's you! Just repair it at a smith, save 1 to 2 hammers for your boots. You save carry weight, and it takes less time to bring to full. And still mark intervention and recall for the fastest turnarounds. That's true. Who's got the seeds? Who has them? Connorflenge Barrow. It's trapped. Well, see, now I want to know what's inside it. I don't think I'm gonna go in. Wait, what am I doing? Traps disarmed. Your security has increased. I'm so proud of myself. Okay, so... lock is too complex. Well, what about for the skeleton key? Just kidding. Are you joking? I have to go all the way back. Pick a weapon. Oops, I tried to unlock him. I was trying to... Plague Wolf? Great. That sounds fantastic. That's just what we needed. Okay. This is getting annoying, buddy. Maybe whip up a fortified strength soul trap so you're not always on the edge of your carry weight. That or drop more and pick up less. Oh, that is ridiculous. Carry less. Dropped an image of a least threatening Uncle Sweet Cherry for Sweet Sugar. Is every time I save this for my thing, I'm gonna get attacked? Huh. This is getting interesting. Hand over the moon sugar, Uncle Sweet. Ah, nice. Ah. You give it to me. Now I look like the psycho one. He's like, what are you talking about? I'm the real one. So he was already on the stuff, I'm guessing. He found the book and was like, this is my calling. To not just hoard it all to myself, but to share. You know, this feels, fruitless. So you do the Fortify Strength, Soul Trap, and then you do AoE. Is this one of those things where it matters which order you put the effects in, or does it not matter? I'm assuming it doesn't in Morrowind. Who has the seeds? Oh, that's... nice. Haha, you increased my heavy armor. No, it doesn't matter, but you can't take it off after. I'm okay with that. No, you just need to cast Soul Trap at your feet to make it permanent. And so it's an AoE then. Do I need to give it an area of effect of like 1? The tried and true script tactic. Oh, if you want it to affect other NPCs, then you need AoE to hit them, since you aim at your feet. But if it's on self, wait. If it's on self, then you can't aim it at your feet. So it has to be something that you can on target, and then you aim it at your feet. This is so interesting. Okay, we came across the tree thing, not sure where that was. And it needed me to travel east, and I found nobody. The other instruction seemed very clear. Like, it gave me a place to go. Kolbjorn Barrow. So I need to go there, too. Oh, interesting. If it's on self, you still aim at the feet. Still works. Cool. I guess whichever costs less for the best effect, then, in that case. Southeast of Gellier's dwelling, which doesn't have a map marker. The Gift of Winds ritual. So that's the only one I've completed. First trees are gone. Travel east and find the one who has stolen the seeds. Huh. I don't even know, man. There's too many of you guys. Oh, we're all the way at Thirsk? It's stinky cheese if you just boost yourself. I've done it for little fun things like permanent followers or to boost jump by crazy amount before I reloaded the save. Just fly with the cliff racers for a minute. Captain Bucket, how's it going? We are on Solstheim. Gron. We are struggling to find a place that has not been well described to us. Shocking. As a matter of fact, we could just do the other ones. I wonder if you can talk to people about this. Like, if people can give you information. Beast Stone. Where is the place where no one has any information on? I got a map. A very informative map. Beast Stone. Looks like it's north of the lake. I was thinking about feeding part of a Let's Play video into an AI agent and having it recreate the events in a comic book multi-panel series of images. It's gotten better at contextual things like that. That's a cool idea. Costag exists. I haven't opened the door yet. I'm afraid to go in. I don't know what's in there. That's actually a really cool idea. I love that. Stone. Wolf. The beast stone. Travel south, find the good beast, and ease its suffering. I mean, it's got a wolf on it, but it doesn't tell us what kind of animal it is. Are taking smooches? Oh, how sweet. That's adorable. They're in love. Give him a minute. No, poor seal. It has a weird mouth thing and it attacked me. It tried to bite me with this weird little... gross. Nasty. Oh yeah, with chat commentary can get kind of silly, I would imagine. Oh yeah. That's so cool though. Is Solstheim the only snowy place in Morrowind? Oh shoot. We've got the Red Mountain and that was it. And that was just ash and fire. Seals have weird mouths. Seals are like the doggos of the sea. They're cute. These are not cute. They're trying to be cute right now. They're gross. Nasty. Okay, we'll take our next break. I need to re-record. Not re-record, but you know what I mean. And we will be right back to find this thing. The thing. The good guy. The good wolf, I guess. If not friend, then why friend shaped? Not friend mouth shaped. Gross. All of it's cute until you look at its face. Don't worry, they're facing each other. It's when they're facing the same way that you need to avert. Wait, what? Oh, the trauma. Alrighty. Okay, so we gotta find the dude. I think that's what I'm gonna have trouble with. They have, they just have permanent nude phase. Oh, that's all. It's not creepy at all. Are you trying to make it cute? Okay, the leopard seal is scary. Oh, there's a lot of those guys over there. Yeah, this is interesting. They're not even giving us, like, the first stone that we activated gave us a location. The other ones are not. And although we had no quest marker to the location, at least we knew when we were there. The giant river otter is the most scary? Really? I thought otters were always cute. I don't know if that's true. Giant river otter. The Horkers are just a bit much. Oh, oh, the river otters are scary, aren't they? Oh, it's got scary beady eyes. Okay, anyway. What we could do, however... Oh, we can't fast travel. No, we can. They take down leopards, alligators, and many other dangerous animals. Oh, they're scary. If you look it up, one of the first things you get is, like, them eating something. Which, so they're all, like, bloody. It's kind of freaky looking. Guard. Recon. Vilbia. God.
Keep moving.
Severia. At least do my eyes deceive me, or is that a white Colovian fur helm? Then the deed is done. The Moonsugar Poisoner has been brought to justice. Excellent work. The Imperial Legion will not forget you or your assistance. Here, please take this gold as a symbol of our thanks. How much gold? 1,500? Oh, okay, that's acceptable. It would be nice if you could, like... If you could, ask them about these locations. Super sticker? 10 USD? What? Character holding their hands together saying thanks. Dude. Sorry, I just opened YouTube to actually see it. Thank you, Mr. Invictus. Coming in hot again. Jeez, thank you. We were just talking about how scary giant river otters are, and apparently they are. Leopard seals eat other seals and penguins. I had to get that sticker because the animated girl scares me. Oh no, you were on theme. You're like, so speaking of things that scare us, that is so funny. Thank you so much. We need to add to our collection of what do they call it? Your, what do they call the man, I'm blanking. I have a fear of werewolves. Fair. Oh, it's a sleep paralysis demon. That's what I was thinking of. And for the record, it appears you can't type anything on a sticker. You can't give a message. I just have to look at this chick saying, thanks. That is so funny. And her shoulders are like shaking. That's hilarious. Thank you so much, Invictus. How you doing, by the way? How did your meetings go? Your, you had the appointments that you had to do. Wait a minute, they took the white I can't...
A visitor. What may I do for you?
Dude, Ryan Nowicki, thank you.
At Ryan-Nowicki super chatted $5. Merry Christmas,
Merry
nerdy.
Christmas, nerdy.
Get yourself a fancy coffee
get yourself
or something.
a fancy coffee or something? Oh. I have to like... I'll do that. I'll have to get myself like a, what do you call it? Like, oh my goodness. Am I that bad at Englishing right now? What do you call it? Hot? What's the opposite of cold, guys? Oh my goodness. What is wrong with me? I literally, my favorite thing is the cold brew with a little foam on top because I like sweet things. I'm like, I need to get like an actual real deal holiday something. I like going to a place and just saying, what's your, like, what do you recommend for on your holiday? Not that I want the poor person at the register to have to do more work, but I'm like, do you have any recommendations in your holiday? And usually, a lot of times a person will have their favorite, or what they at least need to say is their favorite. I don't know. I guess it depends. But I like trying the, like, funky, obscure holiday ones. I'm fine, just found out I have some issues with my hip joints and lumbar spine. Nothing I can't handle. Is there, like, physical therapy or something you could do for it? Because those things are all connected. Oh. My armor. I know a lot of times those problems, like, kind of affect each other, right? Isn't cold brew just iced coffee without ice? Why not just make a coffee and let it cool? Yeah, there's a different flavor that you get from cold brew. Like, if you actually brew coffee in cold, even lukewarm water, and then you make it cold, it does taste distinctly different than when you brew it hot. Now, personally, I prefer the way coffee... If I make it at home, I prefer the way coffee brews hot. And then it's stronger, it's richer, and then you make it cold, and then you have a cold drink. But there's something about the cold brew you get when you buy coffee. So I've made cold brew. Not my favorite. I'll just make up hot brew and then make it cold. But if I go out and buy it, it's actually, I feel like the cold brew is actually good. Now, maybe they just make the coffee cold. I actually don't know, but I feel like it tastes different. A lot of times you get coffee from places, especially places like Starbucks and stuff, where the coffee is kind of bitter, but their cold brew, I feel like their cold brew is actually better quality. Whereas they're, like, if you just get a cup of hot coffee, it's not fantastic. Like, I'd rather just make it at home. The hot coffee I make at home is so good. Like, the way I brew it, I really like. Sunstone. Is there a place that can give us actual instructions? Yeah, because people drink coffee in the morning because they need that flavor. You know what? That's the thing, is I discovered that coffee could be good, and now I can't undo the damage it's caused to my standards. It's like, I'm like, I have to have good coffee now. The VA already ordered a course of physical therapy, and my doctor's awesome. Oh, that's good. It's awesome to have a good doctor. Yeah, I have it on good authority that the knee bone is connected to the shin bone. You know, I've heard this. I heard this. Wisdom, truly. You discovered sugar? No! Okay, so, okay. I'll gotta tell you, man. And I'm not talking moon sugar, obviously. You know, fantastic addition. But when you mix sugar with coffee, it just tastes bitter and, like, gross sweet. Like, icky sweet. Like, it just tastes kind of nasty. No, but if you brew coffee the right way, it's got its own, like, very subtle natural sweetness to it. If you get a medium roast. Dark roast is great if you're gonna put any cream in it. But if you're not, if you want to drink your coffee black, medium roast. I like flavored coffees. I'm not one of those, like, I'm not like a coffee connoisseur that never drinks flavored coffee. Is he coming at me? He's not coming at me yet. He's looking at me, though. Looking at me with those eyes. Sunstone. East side of the river, north of the mouth. Has she met Uncle Sweetshare? I met him on accident. Didn't know who that dude was. And, well, he was an interesting character. Where's the river? Oh, there's another bear. How close are we to it? Oh, okay, here. Yeah, she threatened his life over his generous practices. Okay, you know what? I just don't like joy, alright? Clearly. Like, if you're gonna have joy, hoard it to yourself. Don't share it with people, especially if you're not telling them. I'm looking for a tall rock. Oh, look! I found it! I don't know, a dollop of whipped cream and a double shot of bourbon doesn't make coffee into what I think of as gross sweet, but everyone has... Well, yeah, I'm just mean sugar, like straight sugar. Like when you put sugar in coffee, ugh. Ugh. But if you have... Even whipping cream, to be honest. Like when you have the sweetened cream, it does that. Go west and free the warm sun from the halls of Penumbra. See? Because they actually gave us a location. Oh, tidings of comfort and redacted. Now, if you get heavy whipping cream, like without sugar in it, and you put some in coffee, it dulls the bitterness, if there is any bitterness in your coffee. If I make it just right, the coffee isn't bitter at all, which is insane to me. That's why I can't go buy black coffee. If I go out and buy something, it's gonna be a special drink that I can't make at home with all the fancy syrups and stuff. Because I can't make that at home. I heart Vegemite. I'm the only American I know of that does. I think I've ever tried Vegemite. I tried Spam once. That didn't go well. I've mostly freeze-dried 3 teaspoons of coffee, 3 teaspoons of sugar with 2 slices of toast with Vegemite. Okay. I've heard of it. I've heard good things. I have it every morning. Get out, you heathen. I keep forgetting people... I keep getting people to try Vegemite and they keep spitting it out. Why is that? I will tell you the spam thing. I was always taught if you don't like something, you eat it anyway, and you're polite. So I was really polite. I was like, oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I walked off. I spat it out. Like, I was trying to be so polite, but that was painful. Also, my dogs ate soft food, and the smell was, like, way too similar. Really struggled with that. Because you Americans put too much on the toes. Mmm. Wait, it tastes like licking a beef bouillon cube? Vegemite is not Nutella. Okay. I'm glad I know that ahead of time. Could you do like, are you allowed to do like butter on the toast and then a little bit of that? Because like a savory vibe, like I'd be down with that. That sounds good. I don't mind it, but I'm from the same generation as you, roughly, Jimmy. We have different threshold for what's acceptable as food. Caramels with paper pressed into the candy by machine, anyone? Yes, you can do that. You can do, but that kind of sounds good. So wait, is Vegemite similar to vegetable bouillon? Like if you have the not the cube form, but like the in the jar form. Because I've got beef. It's not bouillon. Well, it's bouillon, but it's in the jar, so it's like spreadable technically. That smell though. Make sure the butter melts into the toast. I'm down for caramels. I feel like that could be good. I'm thinking of like, or chicken soup stock, like spreadable. It's a salty yeast extract. I could see it. I could see it. Okay, so I approached the sun shrine. Magical writing appeared on its surface. It said, "Go to the west and free the warm sun from the halls of Penumbra." So west, west. That's east. West, west, west. Straight west. Whoa, there's a path. Is it a sign? Are we going the right direction or completely the wrong direction? Whoa, there's literally a place directly west. Whoa, clear instructions! No way! Americans don't really do savory spreads, but here's the deal. It's chock full of B vitamins, and about 30 minutes after you eat it, you want more. Well, I'm all for salt. Your journal has been updated. Why? I have entered the halls of Penumbra, which is seemingly devoid of light. Oh, really? Couldn't tell. Like, really devoid of light. So much so that the colors are getting funky. I like that the literal name of this place is Penumbra. I love making interesting things with food, but I have a hard time working with Vegemite, and I've never seen a popular recipe to make something with it other than spread it on toast. I'm pretty sure I have vegetable bouillon, like, spreadable kind. Because we use it in soups. Like, when we make soups, if we don't have good enough bone to make the soup rich enough, then we add, you know, the bouillon to it. But because it's technically spreadable, it's not like the cube one, the dehydrated one. Kinda want to try it. I'd be inclined to eat it with eggs. It makes really good sauces and glazes for meat. Nice. What's our journal update? I found a bright glowing object behind a wall of ice. This must be what I was sent to recover. No, I actually didn't find that. My journal found that. Where did I see that? According to my journal. Down a hallway? I love that my journal is like giving away what's about to happen. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I did not find any such thing. Fried rice with Vegemite isn't bad. I mean, when we make fried rice, we add bouillon to it. I mean, if you guys are saying that it's similar, you know, because you can add like a chicken flavoring or a vegetable flavoring to the rice, and then it makes fried rice richer. Try something like gravy with it. Ooh, I feel like that's a good start. Something that's meant to be savory, meant to be creamy. Sounds like a good application of that flavor profile. Whoa! Is this supposed to be snow? This is very dull snow. We need the light that I haven't found, that my journal says I found, but I haven't. Ondusi, open the door for me. Extravagant ring. Nice. That's what I said. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm gonna try the toast thing, even though I don't technically have Vegemite. I want to try it. Don't use too much, just a little at first. You must adapt yourself to it. We're going in a big circle. Wait, is there more light back there? I think I see light back there. What is that thing? Is that thing walking toward me? Nerdy, I buy mine from Amazon. Oh. Literally, the only thing I don't like it. I don't like it. That looks like something that I don't like it. Looks like something that should be in Fallout. Ooh, I don't like it. Ooh, I don't. Oh, I don't like you. Whoa, you hit really hard. You know what? Can I just regen for a minute? The fact that I haven't gotten any death... Well, have I gotten any deaths? In not in Morrowind. Got a lot of deaths in Morrowind. Why is that so sad? Natural leather boots. Restore health. Remember in junior high we were doing a psychology thing showing how if you didn't see or smell a food, it would be perceived different. So we all tried bananas, celery, and a few others. Then... ... You won't believe what happened next. One of the kids was... Oh no! They didn't think about that ahead of time? One of the kids blindfolded was like, is this peanut butter? I'm allergic to peanut butter. Whoa. Lightkeeper. Wait, do I need to not destroy him? Maybe I need to leave him alone. Am I supposed to harm this creature? Okay. The Draugr on Solstheim genuinely creeped me out back in the day. They're a bit freaky. They don't seem nice. Or particularly social. It wasn't peanut butter, but he thought it was and said he felt his throat was scratchy. There was some panic, but he didn't have an allergic reaction. It was very informative. Whoa. Yeah, I think your nose, like, you need your smell to taste things properly. Yeah, I ran out of magicka. Restore fatigue, light, shield, skooma, health, luck, magicka. There we go. Interesting. Technically, I don't have a fireball spell so much as a... Hearthbite is damage. Oh, it's damage health! That's not fire. It's damage health. It looked red. I don't know. I always thought it was fire. Never really used it much. Okay. He was having a psychosomatic allergic reaction? Interesting. I could see if your body panics and it's used to having a certain reaction, it might, like, prematurely start to freak out a little bit. Fire damage. Do I really have to waste this right now? Do I really have to waste this? Not that I'm ever going to use it, I guess. You cannot read during battle? How does that make any sense? It's a scroll. Are you joking? Hellfire. Great, so I have to destroy this thing. Or else I can't cast a spell? He's not even here. Yeah, kind of the reverse of a placebo is a nocebo. I've heard that. Except that literally was a placebo effect. I think the nocebo is when you are supposed to get an effect, but you don't get it. Like if you're under so much stress that a medication won't work, and then your body, like, I don't know if it resists it, or you think you're feeling pain that your body's technically becoming resistant to because of the medication. Like, the medication's calming it down, but then you think you're still feeling it. It's because your body's panicking. It's an interesting effect there's been studies on. Nocebo sounds made up. I know it isn't. Yeah, I was just listening to stuff about this. About, like, chronic pain and how different people deal with it, and some of the causes or things that exacerbate it. Oh, I see. The opposite of nocebo. Oh, maybe they were using it a different way. The opposite of a placebo is actually the thing you were supposed to have. Nocebo are negative effects from the anticipation your body's going to be affected by something. Yeah, they were using it in context of, like, medications becoming less effective, even though you've taken an actual medication. Which I thought was very interesting. Yeah, I was thinking that too. I was wondering if maybe defeating him is what melts the door. Like, the door will, like, fall apart. So... I was really hoping light and fire would, like, spew out of his eyes and melt the door down. Flaming Eye of the Lightkeeper. Ooh. Maybe that'll work. Really? There's another one? Since when is there another one? You should rest and meditate on what you've learned. Ugh. There's no way I've gotten endurance up high enough for that. Which means no more resting for health until we get our heavy armor up higher. Great. How is there more of these guys? It's because he died. This is Nerdy's Mr. Gandalf meet Mr. Balrog moment. You shall not pass. What's all this? Is this another path I didn't know was... Did I miss one of the paths? How are these guys able to kick without their legs snapping off? Let's be honest. Yay, more heavy armor. That should help. Yes, please. You're joking. This is just some money. Where did this come from? No, thank you. Ooh. This is interesting, magic. Undusi! I need you! No! I don't want to level up! Gandalf basically saying, get on my level, pleb. Balrog versus Gandalf had a lot more lore in it. Saw a funny video of a professor dressed up as Gandalf. He called one student up, yelled, "You shall not pass." The rest of you did. Have a good vacation. Ouch! That's brutal. You shall not. You did not pass. But everyone else is fine. Ooh, got another Grand Soul Gem. Oh, this is a whole path I didn't discover. Okay, that's very nice. Oh, I see. It's an intersection. I got it. I got it. Again, there's just taking me a minute. And then this is a whole spiral staircase. Would you like to throw the flaming eye at the ice wall? I'm sorry. Do you want to throw the eye? Okay, I didn't know this is what we were doing. So I took your eye and I'm gonna throw it. See if it sticks. Whoa! Well, hey there. Oh, the light is restored! So that greedy little guy, greedy little bug, was keeping the light all to himself. Even this beautiful cave did not get to bask in the warm glow. Oh, would you look at that? Imagine if I missed. Oh no. I only had one eye. Great. It's so pretty now, and not icky looking. I saw one of Ian McKellen at a university saying, if you cheat on this test, you shall not pass. Oh, that is so sick. Apparently he was stuffing all the light into his eyeballs. So he could see in the dark, but nobody else could. It is truly evil. Okay. So we travel directly east, back to the stick. Just eat carrots, bro. It's not that deep, man. Ooh, pretty sun situation. That's cool. Your journal has been... Oh! It's different colored bubbles! I like it. I like it so much. This is glorious. Okay, well, to the stones that actually gave us directions. We made it. To the ones that did not, apparently we're just supposed to find these things on the island, which I guess we could do while we're doing the main quest. I don't know how this... I mean, I guess this is the Skull mission, but it turned into us not really... Is that the Washington Monument? One of many. Don't you know that that was gifted by the Skull? Nerdy, Operation Sunburst. You need to watch it. Operation Sunburst. I almost thought you said Starburst, and I was going to get very excited. Operation. Oh, is this is Fallout? Or is it something else? Significant battle in the Fallout universe. Does it give away anything? Because I don't want to give away anything. Eat carrots for vision was a psyop from... Oh yeah, I heard this. I think were we talking about this? The whole thing about the... And then people are like, well, if you cut a carrot, it looks like an eye or something. There's a way to explain how pilots were great at dropping bombs while hiding that it was because of radar. Well, their eyes were so good they could clearly read the radar. See what I'm saying? Totally works. Howl. I may not watch this yet, just in case it gives away any future... If it gives away something in the... Or did this happen before Fallout New Vegas? Oh, Operation Sunburst was before the events of New Vegas, so it would give context. So it would be good to watch. It does not. It depicts an event that happened in the Mojave prior to the start of the game. No spoilers. Oh, sick. I gotta watch it. That's cool. I like that. I like no spoilers. It's fun. Okay, so... We've done Operation Wind and Sun. But we haven't completed the other few of them. Some of them do not have distinct directions. So we'll have to find, like, those locations. Let's see. Who do we have today? Sorry, ending closer to on time today again. As we wind down to holidays. Busy, 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 busy. Oh my. But we had... Jimmy Invictus, thank you so much for the super sticker. The haunting super sticker. I can spoil Operation Summer. No, that's alright, that's alright. We had Captain Bucket, Icarus Compt, Pugalo, Kai Miso, Paul Christ, Nully, Kamanga, RT, Ryan Nowicki, who came up with Nerdeverine. Have you heard about the Nerdeverine? David Reeker Jr., NG855, who came up with Dagoth Nerd, that was awesome. And Mr. Anderpson first in chat with our little poem. at the beginning of stream. Did you guys get to hear that? Let me see if I can pull it up again on YouTube's chat. No, it's not that. Why isn't it there? It was so good. It's your birthday in 48 hours? Happy birthday, dude. That's exciting. I'm still a little bothered by the whole thing that as a ghoul you have to continually take a pre-war medicine to avoid going feral. It just clashes with a lot of established stories. So those are stories I may not know as well, because for me I was like, I could see it. Like you've got the feral ghouls and you've got the not feral ghouls. But I don't remember ever talking to any of them about them having to take something. But I was like, that could be happening in the background. But I don't think I know enough stories. I haven't personally spoken with enough ghouls to know if that would actually mess with some of the current lore as it's understood. Because I could understand that would be annoying. But yeah. I know a number of people have disliked that, so I could, and people who've probably are a little more well-versed in Fallout than I am, so I could, you know, I understand there's probably a lot more that I'm not aware of. For those of you who already know, I hated Elijah before, I really hate him now. Who's that? We were just talking about Lord of the Rings, so I'm like, Elijah, what? Yeah, ghoul medication is a stupid retcon. I mean, if it worked in the world, I could see it, I guess. I don't know. Because there's still radiation in the world. I can understand if you're already in a delicate state that... The feral ghouls, I always took it to mean they just got so much more radiation exposure, like they were closer to the blast, but they didn't die, or I don't know. For example, there was a ghoul who was locked up since pre-war and didn't have any medicine, didn't go feral. Or the kid in the fridge who was there for a long time but didn't go feral. So yeah, so there's a good example of like stories that I'm not recalling or that I didn't know. Where it's like, okay, well that doesn't really work unless, again, unless if the theory is, if what they're working with is the exposure to, you know, more radiation is the reason why they're going... It's like it's slowly increasing over time because there's so much radiation in the world. And the more radiation, the more feral you go. And so if you're locked away... I don't know if he was locked up in a prison with normal bars or if he's locked in some cave or if you're hiding in a fridge, you're not getting any additional exposure to radiation that would cause you to continue to ghoulify, you know. But again, it's easy to justify stuff like that if you don't know all the things that might contradict it. And if there's a lot of things that contradict it, then yeah, I could see why that's annoying. I mean, it gives some additional motivation for the character if you're talking about in story form. And it's the same thing, like, when it comes to, like, gamifying stories. Like with Star Wars. I don't mind the fact that they added heal to Star Wars games. I find it very annoying that they added it to the movie, because I think it, as you guys have said, it retcons a bunch of stuff. It causes a bunch of problems in the stories. But, like, the idea that there's this, like, in a game, you're gonna change core mechanics of the game to make it interesting. I'm like, that makes sense. Because, like, usually games need, like a heal function. So, it contradicts, oh, my theory on ghoulification was that FEV virus still works either way. It contradicts stories from almost every game, including Fallout 3 and 4, so not just the old stuff. Ah, see, that's a bummer. That's not helpful. Yeah, I thought ghoulification, it seemed consistent in the games that it was just whoever was the most exposed to the radiation of the bombs. Whether it's because they were close to the blast or because they wandered, maybe they lived, like, post war lived too close to, like, radiation sites. Like, that's what caused it. But, again, the individual stories, I'm not either not familiar with or don't remember. So, yeah, that's kind of silly. But, again, if it's like, hey, this isn't meant to change the lore of the games, it's just meant to give motivation to the character, in the same way as the reverse is true with, like, hey, Star Wars is a world without, like, some magical healing potions and spells, aside from Bacta or whatever. You know, that's our healing thing. Jedi don't have magical healing abilities, which still would have made sense, but they didn't add it into the movies. But we're going to add it into games because we need some type of healing function. I'd be like, okay, that's fine. Just don't add it to the movies. And then you add it to the movies, and you're like, this is weird. And kind of out of nowhere and uncalled for. So I could understand if it was like an isolated thing. But yeah, you're right. I mean, the implications on how that could stretch through the whole story is pretty big. Yeah. Now, if they had introduced the game with that as a function, I would say it totally makes sense. But if they've never had anything to back that up, or maybe if they said, like, hey, we always intended it, that's why the kid in the freezer never, you know, went feral because he was protected from additional, you know, whatever, I don't know. But he was already a ghoul in a freezer. Have you seen the video of people, the person showing that fridge, like the old-timey fridges that locked, like, automatically when you closed it? Like, yeah, you would suffocate. It's like, oh, that's a pleasant thought. Anyway, gotta go to bed. Have a Christmas pizza party. Oh, dude, have fun. That sounds awesome. Okay, guys. I have some Christmassy preparations of my own. And then I will see you guys Fallout Friday. It's our last stream of the week. And by then I will be able to give you... I don't think we'll be streaming next week. I think it'll be an off week, but I will let you know. And I will see you guys tomorrow. I gotta go too. You awesome people better have a fantastic... You better have a fantastic day. That's right. What he said. Bye-bye. And a Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you guys. And I'll see you in the next one.